There's a tiebreaker that comes into play later.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Here's Roethlisberger. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. They got the win last week despite... having any interceptions, tried to come up with one there, could not, but there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now maybe they want some... extra time to talk about this third... long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important third down. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Terrell Suggs in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
After that incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to look up at the booth and kind of look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here losing fourth quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception. Very
much so, and it's been that kind of game for him. They've had him on the run, had him off balance. He's got to find a way to make some big-time throws down the stretch.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on fourth down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They take over with great field position. They've got the big lead. Most would say they should kneel it, but the key word there is should. You never know here.
You never know. That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. You know, some people like to put more things up on the board, but kneel down is usually the right play here.
We'll see what they do in this situation. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. How about this? Flacco setting to throw it. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mike Wallace, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. They have gone to the fourth quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. And it's the Bengals that wound up winning that one. Andy Dalton, 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Caught by Gates, left side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And before this second down play. We'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. Their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And this looks to probably be the final play. Whoa, Flacco's going to throw. He sets to fire deep. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.